telephonically. They are here. Anonymous, good morning. Good morning, Anonymous. There we go. Can you hear us? Anonymous?
Hello.
Hi, Mama. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Oh, girl.
Anxious.
Ooh. Anonymous, where are you? In terms of the car, in a room, at the office?
I'm in my car.
You in your car? Oh, you're breaking badly, Anonymous. Signal is very bad.
Okay, maybe it's the network covering. Let me just try to move the other side, but I don't think it gets better.
All right, while you're moving around for me, Anonymous, I'm going to read the house rules now. Respect is the foundation of our conversation. Maintain respect for language. Refrain from any swearing or use of profanities. Our responsibility is to protect your identity, and your responsibility, Anonymous, is to extend the same courtesy to protect the identity of the people, the person you'll be speaking about. Anonymous, do you agree?
I do.
All right, your radio's off now, Anonymous.
Yes, you can talk now.
All right, your radio's off. Number 2, you are not driving. You
No,
have
I'm
stopped.
not driving.
Perfect, we can hear you. Talk to us, Anonymous. What's happening?
Okay. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, family and naked.
Morning.
I've been married for 15 years to this guy, and we were happy for some parts of the marriage. And because I got married very young, I always felt like I was missing something. And each time I would try to voice that with a friend or a sibling or even with my mom, they would think that maybe there's something wrong with me because this guy is a very good person. He's just a good guy. He's a good human being. So people couldn't understand what I was missing in my marriage. And 6 months ago, I moved out of our house and I took the kids away. And now I'm facing difficulty. There's a strain with my siblings, my mom. They just stopped talking to me because they don't agree with the decision that I have taken. So I just want to find out that maybe am I wrong for doing this? I just feel so conflicted.
Stella Sam, how old were you when you got married?
I was 22.
Oh, no, Zaman. And then, how old are you now?
Now I'm 42.
What? So when did you move out?
6 months ago.
So you stayed for almost 20 years in a marriage. And how many years of it were you unhappy, like really unhappy?
I can honestly say within the first 3 years, I knew that I'm not happy here. And I would just go to my mom and maybe try to explain. And because, in our culture, being married, it's such a beautiful thing in our culture, and it's looked at as an achievement. So my mom will always surprise me, or even with my friends, because of the kind of a person that he is. And the kind of a person that I am reflects that I'm like, I don't know how to put it. I'm just outgoing. I'm just a bubbly person, and he's more on the reserved side. So people will look at him and think that, no, but this guy is cool. You are the problem.
And within the marriage, okay, you are unhappy, sharp. Within the marriage, were there things that he did that made it even worse not to want to be in the marriage?
Yes.
Explain.
Firstly, I was not satisfied sexually,
Right.
and I communicated that with him openly, and I took weekends away, tried to spark things up, and just let him know that maybe go to gym, pull up your socks, or let's just find a spark. But he would just relax and not do anything about it until I gave up on that. And secondly, with my in-laws, when they would treat me in a bad way, he would never stand up for me and speak up for me.
Okay.
Instead, over the years, I learned to have a voice and to stand up for myself, because nobody was going to, which caused a rift between myself and my in-laws.
Okay.
And myself and him.
Okay. Thanks for explaining that. So you got married 2022. You met him when you were?
We met in the first year. We got married in the first year that we met.
Okay. Were you a German?
No.
You were not. So you're a virgin.
Mm-hmm.
Good to work with us. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't.
Right.
Sorry.
So you were not a virgin when you met him?
Nope.
Oh, what's wrong with pride? Well done. So,
Confidence.
so then it makes sense, because I was going to question you: how would you know, compare great sex and doing? So you had found it from Spusiso, and then you met Ukwabe, and then you're not happy with it, because okay, I get it. All right, interesting. I've got all the tools for you. I've got all the answers for you. You are going to leave here a very content, guilt-free young woman. Okay. How many kids do you have?
I have two.
Two. And they're the teenagers now. Are they able to understand your situation?
They are
nice
able
one.
to clearly understand.
Listen. I got you. Let's be optimistic. Hold my hand, I hold your hand. And whatever Naked says, we'll be back.
Hoperi Dilokwe has your news on Breakaway with Husuteleri. Get into it. Let the good times roll. Turn it up.
My station, my music.
It's Metro FM, the biggest commercial radio station in the land. We won't stop. Woo! Keep it locked, Tim Zanzi's favorite radio station. Non-stop entertainment with nothing but the best.
Let's go.
We are the heartbeat of the nation. Metro FM. It's where you want to be.
32 minutes after 10 o'clock. Hoperi Dilokwe, thank you very much for the news headlines. Here is a summary with regards to Anonymous, if you're joining us right now. Anonymous says she got married at a very young age. I think she mentioned 22. Her husband is generally a good guy and her family and friends love him. But she says something has always been missing in their relationship. Now, she feels as though her loved ones never really listened to her when she would try to express this. She has now moved out from their home as a result of how she just feels in this marriage. Anonymous, we on the same page, Mama?
Yes.
All right.
Anonymous, why did you marry this guy?
I married this guy, I think, because I was on a rebound. I just broke up with my high school sweetheart at the time, and I was going through a heartbreak. And he came, and it was just a fresh environment. I enjoyed his company. We became good friends, and we really gelled. And at that time, I knew that this was something that I was looking for in my life.
You knew that? Sorry?
I knew that I was looking for someone like him, you know. Mm.
Okay, then you said that the way he treated you over the years, you fell out of love for him.
Yeah, I felt out of love with him because I felt like maybe we're not having the same vision where love language is concerned. But when I was younger, it didn't really hit me that hard because I was in church. I think I hid myself in church, and I was so busy with church things that I didn't even have time to look at the situation extensively. So I was just, living life and just not looking too much into my love life.
Okay.
Until a point where we left church and I was faced with my life and I had to see it for what it really was.
Okay, and then now that you've been away from him, you said for a couple of months now, 6 months, no?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I feel liberated. I feel I sleep better at night. I no longer have anxiety and panic attacks. And the only thing that gets to me is that this has isolated me from the people that I love. And I sometimes feel alone. But internally, I feel that I've made the right decision. The only thing that I think I need to do is to go for counseling, just to maybe tools on how to forgive myself for not taking this decision earlier, and to just forgive him and myself so that we can have a good relationship going forward in terms of our children.
Don't forget that misery loves company.
Yeah.
Right? And if you are starting your life afresh and this works for you, this works for the kids, this works, for your ex as well. Now, when you say the people that I love, so the people that you love were happy seeing you unhappy over the last almost 20 years. Doesn't that mean that maybe this whole time you've been loving the wrong people? And when you start your life afresh, it doesn't mean you need to just change your romantic partner. But you also need to change those people that were happy seeing you in an uncomfortable position. You need to change those people that were also unhappy seeing you not happy. And don't you also need to question, Hore, why were they happy when I wasn't well? Why were they happy when I told them I was unhappy?
Yes, to add on to that, Naked, I remember my cousin tried to call a meeting just to find out what the problem was between me and my husband, and my husband refused the meeting, and I got a call to let me know that he failed out of the meeting, in which we agreed, me and him, that we'll attend, because I felt like it would give me platform once and for all for people to know what I have been through. And even himself, he would have that platform to say, no, him not A, B, and C. But no, he refused the meeting. And when my cousin called me to tell me, I asked him that if your daughter came to you and asked you for advice, and I told him briefly what I was going through, would you advise your daughter to stay in such a marriage? And he has said no. So I asked, why would you expect me to stay? Why would it be okay for me to stay? And he couldn't answer me. And I knew right there that I have made a decision that was good for myself and my kids and for my mental health.
So there we go, Anonymous. Sometimes isolation is good. It's great.
Yeah.
And you ask the valid questions to those people. And they couldn't give you an answer. So maybe just means that they were also not great for you. So it means you need to properly start restructuring your entire life. you still refer to him as your husband. And the way you say it, like, it sounds so good. So it's unbelievable that even though you have left him, but when you talk about him as your husband, it seems like you're still waiting for some form of intervention where we could click our fingers and he would actually change and he would start to hear you out so that you guys can get back together. That's how it sounds.
Okay.
Is that how you feel?
It's not how I feel. I feel like I've been in this marriage for so long, and I had time to digest the emotions of leaving. And I think I left a long time ago, but I was just there waiting for him to maybe try and fight for us for a change. But I was the only one doing the fighting. So the only thing that's left is for us to get divorced, and that's it. And I'm not caught up about it. And I think I'm at a place of peace. The only thing that I feel that I need is counseling. I feel that I need counseling.
Anonymous, can I ask, is there somebody in your life right now? Did you say that or no? Is there somebody else in the picture?
Like someone that I'm seeing?
Yeah?
Yeah, there is someone that I'm seeing. But he understands what I'm going through, and we're just keeping things on slow motion, and I'm not really invested in that because I feel that I am a work in progress, and there's just a lot that I need to unpack.
Okay, breathe, my baby. Breathe. Sorry. Breathe.
But I know you don't want to hear this, but you got into a marriage and you said it was a rebound. So why are you dating somebody now when you know, Uguti, straight after relationships, you are not the best judge of character?
Yes. And I don't have an answer to that. I think maybe it's the same mistake that I'm making.
Anonymous, can I go and pay the bills? We'll come back now. I just want you to breathe a bit. Just want you to breathe. Nah?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on, Anonymous. 42 minutes after 10 o'clock, Anonymous. Anonymous?
Hello?
Is this Anonymous?
Yes.
I thought it was a gentleman. Why did I hear a gentleman in there? My apologies. Anonymous, quick one. Naked did ask you, as the rebound queen, nah? Why do you allow yourself to be in that position knowing that you thrive in this rebound reality of your life?
I think it's because it gets lonely sometimes, because when you don't have the support of your siblings or of your parents, and everybody around you has just alienated themselves from you because of the decision that you have taken. You do need that one person who can just escape and, speak to freely without any judgment.
Anonymous. The last time you escaped, you found yourself in this marriage. So you've learned nothing.
That's why, Naked, I'm saying that maybe I need to go through counseling because maybe I do not have the tools to get myself there. But I'm willing to work on myself until I get to that point. And I do see it as an error. I do see it now.
Okay, my darling. Okay. You know what I like about you? You know exactly where you are, what you want. You are in tune with the reality, and I would give you kudos for eventually, because you could have left 17 years ago, but I can't say you should have left, because our journeys are different and our strengths to walk away are different, You'll be shocked at the amount of people living in golden cages.
Yeah.
You will be shocked because we see what they want us to see, and people are in marriages that they've exited 75 years ago.
True.
So when to eventually make a decision, when everything is against you, when everything and everyone is against you, that's commendable, because there's nothing as sad as leaving this earth without discovering yourself.
Yeah.
And living your true self. There's nothing as sad. People die when they've died 10 years before they eventually physically died. So you going to find your happiness. It's going to be a long, hard journey, but is it worth it? 150%. Yeah, so now, who in your family is on your side?
I would say maybe my sister is slowly gravitating towards me, as I explain over and over all the things that my husband, I don't know what to call him. So she's the only one who's trying to understand how I feel, even though they love him to bits. And I think they will never just get over it.
Yeah. So, Anonymous, I hear you and I hear everything. And I just want to... I know you might be mad that what I'm about to say, no? Now we're so easy, now we're cool, so it's fine. But it's just a question. And it's hard. It's a very hard question. So, you started a whole family. You made children. You joined marriages because ex yako hurt you. No, hold on.
Okay.
No, you remember your ex hurt you. You did not heal. You hadn't healed from that. You were an adult. You are not a child. You're an adult. You made adult decisions. So your excuse today was this. No, it happened because I was young, right? So and then what a lot of people do is then vilify the guy and say, yeah, this is how things are, this is how it is, whatever. But Anonymous, because you also hadn't healed, you didn't get into this relationship for the right reasons. You were probably also a certain way in this relationship. So I need you to also take accountability. It would have been so great if we never vilified Ubaba, ne?
How did she vilify him?
No, he was like this, he's like that.
How? Be specific.
Well, she said some things. And so, Mizi, remember, it takes two people to ruin a relationship. You know? It takes two people to ruin a good thing. And yes, you did say that to a large extent, this man was great. But there were certain things that you did not agree with. And the only accountability that I also want you to, one day, when you sit and you tell the story of your marriage and you're telling the kids, don't put Uguti, this guy, your husband, is the beginning and the end of your unhappiness. When you talk to your kids, you better say, guys, Mina, the downfall started with my ex, not with your father. My life started spiraling downwards because my ex hurt me. I did not work on myself before I got into a relationship. And because I was broken and I hadn't healed, I probably also could have been part of the toxicity in this relationship or in this marriage breaking down. Because a lot of people are afraid to tell their children that it's not Ubabako, it's actually me. My ex hurt me and I started ruining people's lives as well.
Absolutely, I agree with you. I agree.
All right. So, with regards to your family, what hurts you the most?
What hurt me the most is that I was not given a platform to really voice out to them what challenges I was facing. And I feel that I was hurt because he had the support of my family, of his family, of our friends, and I just didn't have anyone. I had to go through all of this on my own. And that was very painful because I'm a supportive person. If someone is going through something, I'm there and all in. But when I needed support the most, he's the only one who had all of the support, including my bloodline. I think that's what hurt me the most.
Okay. I just need one more extra minute. I don't want to speak in a rush. Ne?
Not a problem. So we'll come back. Anonymous, don't go anywhere. We'll quickly wrap up with Somizi's thought, and then we'll call out to South Africa for their advice. Anonymous, don't go anywhere. We're coming back.
To celebrate DSTV turning 30, we're
Still here. Can we allow Somizi to wrap up his thought, Anonymous? Thank you.
Anonymous, you need to make very tough decisions. Ne? You're gonna have to make decisions that are gonna be very tough in the beginning. But listen, we come alone on this earth, we live alone. And sometimes just because they're family doesn't mean that you have to carry them with you even when you are not respected and loved the way you would love to. So I think your family is kind of selfish in a way. It's very possible for families to live their dreams through somebody else, and in this case it would be you. Your family, I think, based on maybe because it's a Christian family, reputation is everything to them, image is everything to them, people's perception is everything to them, at the cost of everybody else who seems to be going the other way that doesn't agree with them. So it's that type of family that says divorce does not exist here. And that is the most dangerous thing. So go find your happiness, go for therapy. If it means then you're going to have to run this race alone, so be it. You would rather be alone knowing that you don't have a family that supports you than have a family that doesn't support you. Am I making sense?
Anonymous, are you there?
Yeah, it's fine. Podcast.
I know for a fact that she was listening still through the radio. I know for a fact. So, Mizi.
Morning, Ask a Man team.
Morning.
So I just want to start off by saying that it's okay to fall out of love, just like Anonymous has. But Anonymous must take some accountability and acknowledge that she got into a marriage of convenience. Years later, now that the marriage is no longer convenient, she wants to leave. Yes, she wants to pursue her happiness, but what is Mkulu going to do by himself now at 62? Aye, guys, imagine. She must just take it out. Probably Mkulu is going to collapse soon and she'll live her best life. But what is Mkulu now going to do at 62? After 2 years, after 20 years and 2 kids. Aye, guys.
Got a point.
Ask a man. How are you, gents? Sunizi, Kutso, and the negative GJ. I think Anonymous, she doesn't understand what marriage is and support the family because they were there, the wedding or whatever, when she was giving vows to the husband. And Anonymous must not get married again because she doesn't understand the meaning of marriage because there was no cheating in this marriage, no abuse, you know what I mean? Sexually, we all know that sometimes we go through that in marriage, especially if you're together for a long time. Anonymous, she just fall out of love for no reason and she got married, not understanding what marriage is, you know. Yes.
Thank you.
Good morning, guys. Yes, the way I feel like Osisi is still confused. She doesn't know whether she wants to go back to her marriage or in. But what I'm hearing, Uguti, she just wants advices